I'll post a picture. How are you guys doing? All I see in chat coming up is add block term, and it's all these words that my eyes cannot unsee. All spelled different ways. Oh, where am I? There I am. Cannot unsee the list. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Fox and Bull? Ow. What the hell? Enigma is burning words into my eyes, and I'm pretty sure that was Yars emptying out the reward queue. Thanks, Yars. Oh my goodness. You guys, how are you guys doing? All right. Let me start the game, because I did not. Oh my god, it's loud. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. It's so loud. Oh my gosh.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Ah, Yars. Is it still super loud? How is that? That sound okay? Do I need to turn it up? Okay. It's like a volume 3. Oh, okay. What? Oh. You know what I have to do? I have to actually start the game. That would actually work better. I love it. I love the little kitty coming down. It's so adorable. Oh, Yars.
Hey, Blue.
Thank you for the babies. Who did that? Why didn't it? Oh, it's Mama. Hi, Mama. I'm sorry if the game is loud. I feel like I need to turn it down even more, but if I turn it down more, it's not even gonna be any sound. Are you, like, literally looking up spellings of this word? My entire chat is full of it. Oh no, don't go look up more. That's not a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna have to turn down more. What the hell? Hold on. Oh no, it went back up because it was a different screen apparently. Oh my god. Okay. That should be okay. No, don't start again. What is this? Oh, now it's gonna do it again. How do I get it? Should I be using a controller with this game? I didn't even look to see if it was mouse and keyboard or if it was controller. Oh, crap. Okay. Hold on. I have to stand up. He's gonna do funny things. Hopefully this... Oh, hopefully this will work. Or at least be long enough. It should be. I'm a professional streamer. Just so you guys know, I always come prepared. Yes. Professional streamer. What happened here? Why am I not talking? Test, test, test. It is. It is. What's going on? Why is my mouth not moving? All right. There we go. It is not reading my controller. Okay. All right, hold on a second. Give me a second. We're going to exit out of this for a second because I need to open big picture. Okay. Okay. We got it. It's working. Hold on. Oh, what app is already running? Oh, I gotta close this. Oh no. All right, I might have to change something here. No, okay. We can't hear anything now though. Right? I can't hear anything. What happened to my sound? You know, I had this working earlier. I had this working earlier. And now it's not working. I know. I don't know what the heck happened. I wonder if it has to do with, I don't think it does though. Right? So I turn up the volume. Yes, this is perfectly fine. We're fine. We're fine. Here, I'll do this. Wait. I can't hear anything. You know what it might be? Is it my headphones? It might be my headphones. Hold on a second. It's Steam. Like, I don't even hear it coming through my headphones. I can't even hear Spotify now through my headphones. Don't understand what's going on. Do you think it's because I went into big picture? Oh. Oh, son of a. No, it's because my sound settings change to the controller. Don't you facepalm me. Technical difficulties happen. Yeah, it like I plugged in the controller, so it was like, oh, this is where you want the sound come from. Now I have to watch it all over again, but that's fine.
Sloppy.
It is very sloppy. Oh, I can. Okay. Why isn't it? What does this say? Which one do I pick? I have no idea. This is the game I got. How? How do you change the language? There were no settings in the screen. Hold on. Settings. Oh. Shh. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Don't do it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm in danger.
Yes. Which one's better? It's really loud again, isn't it? Holy balls. We're like, what, 30 minutes into the stream and we're not even starting the game yet. You may get the different eye color for your... Oh, is that where you got it from?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Is this a good cop, bad cop situation, Yars? Is that what's going on? It's true. I love this music. So, forewarning, any type of game like this I am terrible at. So, just let me be bad. If I need help, I'll ask. So if I say something to the effect of chat, what do I need to do? Then you can help me. Otherwise, like, let me try to figure things out on my own.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Okay. Opinions. So should I leave the names as the original names? Fucking butt spots like I'm on it. I'm on it tonight. Okay, usually when I first play a game, I leave the names the same. Just so I don't, like, mess up the story. I need to take one of my earbuds out because I can't hear anything.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
I guess I gotta go around and talk to all these guys.
Can you sign this?
What's up with those
No
balls? Why do they have bumps?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Oh, they're blitz balls. Okay.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Okay. I just noticed something.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today.
Oh. Damn. Okay,
Make way,
lesson
make way.
learned. Don't run.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm
Until
gonna
they're
be
done
late.
talking.
Hey, let go of me.
Exactly what I do when I sit in the pool. I sit in the pool with all my clothes on. What is it? Oh, that was the actual arena? Oh. Disclaimer, I've never played any other Final Fantasy games, really. Don't know all this stuff. Yeah, damn. That sucks. There's my map. So isn't Blitzball what they wanted added into 14?
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
That would be interesting as a PvP thing.
Huh?
So that's the kid that was like invisible, right?
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Ow!
We called it sin.
Mama throwing things at me.
Sin?
Ow! That was Yars. Yars in the background. That's the first time you've done it. I had to up the price. I didn't want to, but I had to.
Take it.
Don't tell him how to do it without channel points.
My old man?
It's not really supposed to happen that way.
I love the smell of pancakes
I
and
hope you know how to use it.
Hey, Pancake. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Oh, we're fighting.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Did you hit me with something, Pancake? I didn't hear it. The music. Ow!
We're going after all.
Okay, now I
The
heard
ones
it.
that matter and run.
It was a little bit delayed. Oh, did you figure it out? Yars will fight you on that one. A Demi. Ow! What the hell?
Get out of my town!
Yeah.
Some can't wait to die.
The character's overdrive gauge beneath the HPMP display is full. That character may use a special unique attack once. Press. In the command window to use an overdrive. What? I did not do it. Did I do it? It took me like 5 seconds to actually figure out what I was supposed to do there. Okay. Like my brain did not like put together what I was looking at. I don't even know what button I'm supposed to be pushing there. Well, now we found something I'm gonna be really bad at. What is the commit button on the PS4 controller? X? Okay, well I was hitting O. Or circle. I'll figure it out. Wait, I need to heal. Holy balls, yes, I need to heal. Wait, who am I on? Okay, I see. Oh, they share pots. Okay. He should be okay.
What are you laughing at, old man? Aaron, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Why is Orin familiar to me? Oh, that boss can't kill you? Is it like a starter tutorial boss? Hold on. I don't know that that's worth. Okay, these ones are a lot tougher than the first ones.
This could be bad.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
They do like no damage. I know I'm level 1, but I feel like I do like nothing.
Whoa! Whoa!
I feel like I should be doing a little bit more damage.
Go.
Auron! Auron!
Don't leave me hanging, dude. Pull me up.
You are sure?
Who is he talking to?
This is it. This is your story.
Well, I know, but don't let me dangle there.
It all begins.
How is he standing there not being sucked up? Okay, never mind. Are you censoring yourself, Yars?
Hey. Hey.
My old man?
Wait. Am I supposed to be using a different... What the hell is A button? I have X square, triangle, and O. Is it X? Looks like it's X. Okay.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Speaking of drinks.
Anybody there? Auron! Hey!
Guess we're swimming. I'm so used to being able to rotate the camera. I keep trying to like use the other thing to rotate the camera around. Ooh, sorry. I have been lacking in the sleep department lately, so if I yawn a lot, I apologize. Damn it. Now we're in the water again. Where did my map go? Oh, do we have water breathing? Well, I would assume so then, right? Because of Blitzball. Blitzball's underwater, so... Okay, that's the only attack I have. Alright. What is that? Oh no, I say we get out of here. Come on. Let's go. I don't want to fight it. What? Only 30? What? I just healed myself. Yes, run away. Run, run, run. Well, swim. Swim away. Oh my god, that was so close.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Okay, this is the way I came. Must go this way. There's a lot of cutscenes.
Cold.
At least they're voiced.
Need fire.
Ow. Pancake. Ow. Yars. What's this? Traveler's Save Sphere, level 1. Restores a record of your travels. Also fully I can talk. Restores your party's HP and MP. Yes. Maybe if she's feeling generous, maybe she'll let you. Okay, so this is the door I came in, right? Yes, this is the door I came in, right? No. Yes. No, it's not. Okay. So the green dot is where I need to go. Don't pull and save often. I save whenever I get the chance. Did you not save and fuck up? Every RPG. I save like every chance I get. That, and I only keep 2 save files. But 1. Okay, was it? Did I miss something in here? I don't think I did. No, there's no way out of there. Alright. This way then. I'm assuming I can start a fire with that. Okay, I just found. Oh, there's a chest there. Didn't see that chest. Oh, I need a flint. See, look. I'll even save again. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright, we got flint. Anything else? What is this way? Oh, this is the way we came in. Okay. Lucky for us, that stuff was just sitting around. What? Oh, I thought I started like an explosion or something.
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
Rude.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
I feel attacked.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood. Give me a break!
What is this? Ow. Okay. Where did these guys come from? Oh no, hold on. I'm
You on
confused.
my side? Cool!
Using grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. These items can only be used during battle by selecting the special ability used. Special ability, use grenade. Yeah, I don't know how comfortable it would be to have a leather strap between your legs. Someone I was playing this for called it a sumo belt. How did that happen? Did you guys hear that? My Spotify started playing. Wait, I can steal from him? I stole a grenade? Can you only... Oh no, you can steal more than once. Probably won't get anything the second time though, right? More grenades? Oh, this boss only. Okay. Gotcha. I know most games that have steal, you can usually only do it once. Oh, I'm still in the tutorial. Okay. Ability sphere. With that, you're heading out. Okay, Yars. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Phew. That was close.
Now they're not on my side?
Let me go.
What the hell?
Fredek Drak!
Oh, they only speak
Vin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
English.
Bog, Edeku! Gemed?
Fed! Shrivadek Risa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Dane.
Ifun Petit! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
What did she just do? I am very confused.
Kid, it's thy job.
Buttspot was waiting
Hey,
just for
that
you.
hurts.
Usujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Penis!
Right. Whatever.
Tui hud kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akomala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Oh, almost forgot.
Spear grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spears. Let's see how this is done. Select a spear grid from the main menu. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. The arrows to move the cursor. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for defense upgrades. Wow, this one lets you learn an ability. These upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. Press B. The cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appears. Move or select move. Yeah, that was Cass that was all about Buttspot. He really wanted Buttspot to mock him. Select move. To display the number of steps the character can move. The number of steps a character can move is equivalent to his S level or spear level. S level are gained by getting ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Hey Blade, how are you doing? Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain S level, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. In this case, Titus... Is it Titus or Titus? I just burped, what the fuck? Your brain is kind of fried. So that's why there's an earth-shattering kaboom. Yes, when Blade comes in, that's why. Titus, okay. He can move up to 4 steps. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. So let's take 1 step and learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well, by selecting a destination. S level are spent and the character will move. You know what would make this better? Like if they actually let me move. When the character arrives at a designated spot, you'll be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, select yes. At this point, the movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you pass over, you must spend S level to go back. When you're retracing your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 S level. However, going back every time is not very efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid S level. Now, since the character is in position, let's activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spheres. Spheres are items that can be attained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press B. So, okay. Assuming that's B, and select use. A list of spheres currently in stock will be displayed. Every sphere has special function. For example, power spheres are used to activate strength, defense, and HP nodes. Ability spheres activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. This means nodes are 1 step behind or ahead can be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spheres can be used. When you select a sphere, the nodes that can be activated by the sphere at the position are highlighted. Ability spheres have to be selected here, so only the ability nodes will glow. I feel like I'm repeating myself. By selecting the node you want. I'm just repeating myself, but saying it differently. That's what I feel like. Music on the screen is groovy. Yeah, it is pretty, to be honest, this tutorial is brutal. It will activate and the character will learn its ability. Note that one ability sphere is used during this process. Use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max, HP, MP, etc. Power spheres, magic spheres, and speed spheres are needed to improve each corresponding strat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. This is where you make your character stronger so they burn into your head. But needed a complicated system compared to other Final Fantasies. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separate. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. I usually don't pay attention to tutorials, but this one seems a bit of a pain in the ass. It also allows you to fine-tune every character's playstyle. Right. This means a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving it and using the corresponding sphere. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you are able to unlock them. Now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at the other useful features of the sphere grid. How long is this tutorial? Alright, enjoy your lurk. The character's current status can be displayed by pressing Y. It would be helpful to know which buttons are Y. Like, okay, so this was on PS2, right? Were PS2 controllers like A, B and stuff like that? Or were they always triangle, circle, X, and... Am I just using the wrong controller? I mean, I can use an Xbox controller if they want me to. What? I couldn't even read any of that. What the hell? Use this information to plan how you wish to upgrade your characters. Press LB and L for RB. To switch between characters. This is useful when you wish to compare the character's stats or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. Press to zoom, which is zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. I don't even know what button that is either. It'll be smoother, or you can find a outlet to swap the controls. What? Using an Xbox controller? I mean, I can go grab it real quick. Although, I think my big picture is only connected to my PS4 controller. Does that make a difference? And we switch controllers out. Let me go get it. I'll be right back. That and I have to go to the bathroom really quick. So we'll take a quick break. Okay. Now, let's see if this works. Okay, seems to work. We can still hear the game, right? It didn't switch? Oh, why is my mouth not moving again? Apparently when I switch controllers, my mouth doesn't move for like a few minutes or something. Test, test, test. Is it working yet? Hello? Hello? Test, test. Nope, not working yet. It's magic. Hello, hello. There we go. I think? No? Yes? No. Why does it do this? Like, it's picking up the camera movement of my mouth, but it's not picking up my voice. It does, apparently. Testing, testing. Nope. Still no mouth movement. Testing. Testing. Hello. Nope. It just doesn't. Ow! Trying to knock it. Is it working now? Did it work? No, it didn't work. Okay. Hello? Test? Test? Is it working? It's so weird because it's not picking it up every time. It's just picking up my mouth movements with the camera. Throw a flip-flop at my face. I might have to restart. Hello? No? Oh, is it working now? Is it working? Nope, it's not working. Okay. I'm gonna restart VC phase. Hold on a second. So weird that it does that. Testing. I think it's working now. Okay. Hello? Yeah, I think it just has something to do with plugging something into the USB. That has to be the problem. Like it just, I don't know, weird. Okay. Now it's working. We're good now. So now I gotta relearn buttons. This is pause. This is menu. Air grid. Wait. Yes. Items. I have 2 ability spheres. Wait. I want to move to this location, right? Why is it? I'm probably gonna fuck this up. What? Hello, Jordan. How are you doing? Why is it not letting me move? Move? I want to move here. No. Display. No. Am I using the wrong? I'm doing good. I'm trying to learn this game. Okay, I want to move. Yes. That's the location I want to move to. Yes. Move. Why are you not staying there? Move. Move. Yes. What am I doing wrong? Right, so, okay, I want to move up. And it's flashing. Yes. Look. I have 2 ability spheres, right? Right. But isn't this an ability? Teaches the ability cheer. So I want to move here, right? If I say move. Oh. I'm dumb. Use ability there. Now we have cheer. Yes. Okay. So these guys want me to do work. So first we're going to do this. So I should make a second file, right? Or should I just write over this one first? Because I guess it really doesn't matter right now because there's nothing like big that has happened. We'll just write this one first. This is where we're going to start our new file after this. What is that? The secret language. Oh. Wait. Did I only learned one letter? What? I only learned one. I have to learn the whole alphabet? Helps you decipher the strange Abed language. Oh man. Okay. What does this dude want me to do? That tells me nothing.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
All right. Down we go. Oh no. Piranhas. Gotta test the new ability. Oh, that killed all of them. Worth. So does using cheer use mana? Does not look like it. Ow! Beating on stuff always makes it work. Oh, they're all one. I get it now. Buy it down here. Probably should heal her. Special commands become available in certain battles. Press arrow over in the command window to access them. Is it because I cannot attack from there? I guess I have to do it for both of them. Okay. Rude. Wait, can I not heal her? Oh, there we go. I'm out of grenades now. Wow, her regular attack is so weak. What? How is that lewd? Ow. That was not very nice. Miss me. Oh. You mean if you throw all of them at me? Yeah, she would probably get mad. Ow. Joey throwing stuff at me. Alright. Did we get what we needed in here? I'm assuming we did. I need to adjust that, I think. That or adjust my character. Problem is... Yeah, I think I am. I can fix it really quick. Oops. Hold on. That's better. I drank my water. I like that it looks like she's sucking on a straw that's not there. I mean... I do have this.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib.
It's on the wrong side, though.
Way, Wichita.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
So many things I can do once I get my Stream Deck.
Hungry.
What? Rude? You didn't have to kick me.
Whoa! Right on.
Hey!
Ow. What happens when you
It's
shove
'cause you
food in
eat
your
too
face?
fast.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
Is it loud
Wait.
enough?
You're not an Albed hater, are you?
I love
don't
that
even know what
Rar.
an Al Bhed
It's so
is.
cute.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
So confused.
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
It's like, okay.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Good job. Oh. Did him kicking that really do that? I don't think so. Oh no, there's something under the water. Just a coincidence that that happened.
Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Wow!
Hey, Paladin. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow, Natalie. Appreciate it. Save my current game. Of course. Thank you for the host. Paladin, how are you guys doing tonight? Okay, so this is where we'll start our 2 saves, because this seems like bad business.
Riku!
Oh, thank you. We'll give Paladin... what were you playing the other night, Paladin? We'll give him a follow. Give him some love.
Blitzball!
The other night you were playing something on the PS5, right?
Hey!
The PUBG? What happened to my screen? Why is it green? What? Oh, it happens? Okay. A lot of people say this is their favorite Final Fantasy, so... You're sure it's not normal? Yeah, I'm pretty sure going green screen doesn't... It's not normal. I update my drivers. Alright, Jordan, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a good night.
Hiya.
I do.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
That guy's familiar too.
All
Who
right,
is
back
that?
to practice.
Don't tell me. I'm sure I'll find out. But he looks familiar.
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs.
Waka,
brother.
okay.
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Okay. Are you talking about video card drivers, right? I check that like every week. Yes, I update my drivers. make sure there's no chest anywhere or anything. Aha. I feel like I missed a lot of stuff in the last ones. In the last two areas that we've been.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
What, during the first game of Blitzball? The very beginning? Oh, during the game in general. I just saw Blitz, so I thought that's what we were talking about.
Hey, it's this way.
I'm looking. Chill, dude. Making sure. No hidden chest. Oh, by the way, I changed my controller to an Xbox controller because apparently PS4 controller is not the best to play with this game because I don't know what buttons to push. Like, what button is that? I have no idea. And then it showed me a button that wasn't even on the PS4 controller. So what the heck? What was that?
Huh?
What? Rude.
What's the big idea?
Did you guys see that? What's going on? Did I? Oh. I'm in like 4 times speed. How did that happen? How do I get that out? Oh no. What? How do I make it stop? Why is this doing this? I'm not using keyboard though. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, huh. Okay, makes sense. F1 is what I use to straighten my avatar out when she decides to be like all stupid and looking the wrong direction. Did he go underwater? Oh no, I guess I gotta go around. Is the purple mean? Oh, never mind. A puts you underwater. So, can I update anything yet? Speed, power, mana, and ability. I have 5 mana. What is this? Defense. Is that power? No, strength is power. No? Okay. I think you missed the whole me trying to put my first spear in. It was quite interesting. So, the thing that I'm not good at in these types of games is the actual battle and like knowing when to use what type of ability. I was good at showing you eventually, yeah. Okay. As long as it kind of gives an explanation and whatnot of like how to do things and when to use what, like that's fine, but most of the time they don't. Trial by fire.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure
I'm
thing.
gonna have to play Blitzball soon.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament,
I love
quit.
that. Rar.
Don't seem right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Well, we're probably not gonna have a very easy victory with me playing.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village. Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go
He
ahead,
didn't even
try.
do the hand movements.
Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
All right, so we just go around now and look around. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzu. Odd clothes you got. What land are you from? Yes, okay. I don't like reading. I'm assuming these are just all huts then. Oh, there's a chest right there. Fight items. I guess we don't really need anything right this moment, right? We'll buy one and make it an even 6. Good thing I didn't buy a Phoenix Down.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
We did go into this one, didn't we? No, we did not. I think this one is just all right, to the temple then, I guess. Very strange for this game. It's like walk 10 feet, cutscene. Walk 10 feet, cutscene.
It was then, standing in that place, I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
I mean, I guess that's true. Final Fantasy is pretty much that, isn't it? 14 is pretty much that. See? Walk 10 feet cutscene.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't stop yawning. No, it's not that the game is boring, it's that I have a lack of sleep. Lack of sleep does that to you. Only sworn guardians may approach. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, was there something that you were supposed to do? Pray hard and the toxin will surely release its grip on you? Alright, well. That really wasn't much help.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
Wait.
Take a nap. You look bushed.
I am bushed. Taking a nap.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for
Yeah,
us.
you guys will get used to the yawning.
People are searching for him now.
I'm already used to it.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I'm sorry, Pancake.
Waka?
What? There were 3 chests back here and I didn't look for them? Pancake constantly yells at me about yawning. You started using the cold brew option on your coffee maker. It's the best. Oh, they're there. I don't have that option on my coffee maker.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Phoebe!
Hey, but what if something
Thank
happens?
you for the
What if summoner
resub.
dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Oh shit.
How was the rest of your stream?
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Can you give Fifi a shout out? Oh, you're still streaming. What? What are you doing in here then? Resubbing to me while you're streaming. Oh, look at that's when you were putting together your models. I love you too, Vivi. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what you can do if you do the shout out command and then do the @ if they're in here and just do that instead of trying to spell out their name. Hylar. Is that how you say it? I probably said it wrong. Thank you. Am I getting a good luck because I'm getting ready to do these trials? Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you'll be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with B to open the way. Strange glyph glows. Touch it. Don't you squirt me in the face. You must use the sphere to go any further. Where do you get the sphere? Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that the said spheres are also necessary. I removed it. You can carry only one spear at a time. The doors seem to be locked by an unseen force. You see a spear-shaped recess. You are holding a glyph spear. Yes, put it in. I don't have a spear. Okay. I have been so far. It's interesting. It's a lot of cutscenes compared to like a lot of games that I've played. I'm glad that they're all voiced. Okay. All right. Ellie, thank you so much for stopping and have a good night. I need a spear. Touch it, yes. I thought I went there. I thought I touched that. I pressed the button there. Yeah, I'm glad that all these are move the pedestal to set with the spear in the correct place. If you move it improperly, step on the shining glyph to return the pedestal to its original place. Yeah, I'm glad that they're all voiced though, because I really don't like reading a whole lot. No. How do you move the pedestal? Oh, you just push it. Okay.
What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
But I'm gonna have to figure out why it's doing that. Hello. Please fix. Cannot pause game. Why is it doing this?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Yeah, it's the
Man,
PC
was
off
I
of Steam.
surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
My brain just went blank. What is the name of the software to update my video drivers? I'm curious to see if there's another update. Oh, wait. I can't remember. Sending me something in Discord about the green screen issue. Okay. So, I was going to show you why I'm playing it with such a small screen on PC. Probably not going to pick it up now. The reason I'm playing it on such a small screen is because of this, because I have an ultra widescreen monitor and the game is not in ultra widescreen, so I'll look into it and see if I can fix it. That way next stream it doesn't do that. Putting your transgression aside for now, let's celebrate the birth of a summoner. I'm only gonna go for like another half an hour because I'm tired.
Hey, over here!
What? Ow!
He's very
Wait till you see
touchy-feely.
this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
The lady in black, is she in Final Fantasy VII?
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh? Victory! 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 Victory!
To do our very best.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Wow, rude.
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
I didn't see what happened because of
Amina.
green screen.
Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Stay away from the summoner!
Wow, she's still rude. All right, I guess I go.
Stay away from
Oh.
the summoner!
Ease, woman. All right.
Ready for bed?
What else am I supposed to do?
Good. Sleep tight.
That person not wearing any pants? Oh, I move. I thought it was another, like, cutscene.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
No, hey,
This is awkward.
I thought Wakka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming!
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
No!
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Wakka.
Hold on.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
Yeah,
He was
hold
with
on.
the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day
My
of the
character is
tournament.
gonna go stupid for a second.
So that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Oh shoot, that one on my main
That
page.
was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Wakka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Okay. I changed that really quick. Wide cow. Like the wide, what is it? Peepo or whatever. Yeah, I changed it, so maybe hopefully that'll fix it. I don't know why it does that when I switch, put it on a different screen. Weird. It used to not do that before.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want
I
to give
just
you.
saw Buttspot got you again.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's way better looking than my other sword.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Lewd. Lewd. I guess. Yes. Is it gonna spoil anything? Okay, what am I gonna miss? Arr. Hey, Krista, how are you doing? I love that sound, it's cute. You know, a funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. Okay. Top hut on the right. Doing well. Wanted to finally come by and see your view. Thank you. I love her. I have a lot of plans for the future. With the, I got a VR headset, and I found a VR headset to put on her as well. Oh, it's a dog. Oh my goodness. Butt spot. He's got something in his mouth. He obtained something mingled and slobbery. Valfer has learned Overdrive, Energy Blast. Is that her summoner or summon? Oh, okay. Man, I want to keep going, but I'm tired. And we only have 10 more minutes. Is there going to be a save up here soon? Like where we can go through the cutscenes and then save? Is that all that was in town, by the way? I'm glad you got to stop in and see. I always love when you come by. God damn it. It always happens. That's why you don't turn around.
Why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Oh, it's out of stock? Oh, no, you have like a timer. There's like a timer on it. There you go.
Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer, my kind of customer.
Yeah, there's like a timer on those ones because they're through sound alerts. I thought it was super adorable because you know what "rar" means, right? In Dinosaur. It does mean I love you in Dinosaur.
That looks like trouble.
That looks disgusting.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
She's got a Moogle plushie. Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements: ice, fire, lightning, and water. Fire and ice are opposed as lightning and water, as are lightning and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means... Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
It's so funny that he's so clueless. All right. So, after this
It's an
cutscene, we're going to
ancient
save.
custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip.
And then next stream, we'll continue this.
Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
All right, well, it hasn't green screen since I changed that, so hopefully that'll fix it and it won't happen next time. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here tonight because I don't want to get too far into it and like have to stop in the middle. So I think this is a good stopping spot. Ugh. And I promise I won't play it on days that I'm not streaming. I have a bad habit of doing that sometimes, but I won't play this one. We'll leave it for stream. See, I think that's why I moved my character up, was because I think I need to move the cable down. But yeah, let's see who there is to raid. Hold on a second. Don't leave. Don't leave. Who do we got going here? Look, Fifi is still streaming. We could go see Fifi. I think we will go see Fifi. All right, let me send you over there. Soon we'll have a raid emote. Fifi is still in chat as well. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I am enjoying the game, I promise. The yawning has nothing to do with being bored. I'm just tired. I haven't been getting much sleep, so. But I love your faces. Go give Fifi some love and follows, and I will see you guys on... Oh, wait, I'll see you guys tomorrow because I didn't stream yesterday. That's why I streamed today. All right. Good night, guys. I love your faces. I will see you tomorrow.